Hi friends, welcome to this new video on Python. What we are going to do in this video is that we are going to solve a very particular problem that many of you guys must have faced when you are working on deep learning problems. If I want to convert a video to images, number of images, that is the frame should be converted to images for solving deep learning problems so that we can apply it on Keras or TensorFlow. So how to do that using Python? So I will be showing you the same in this video. So this is my introductory video for my YouTube channel. And what we are going to do in this video is that we will be converting this video to number of images through Python. So let's get started. So firstly, we will be needing some open source computer vision library. You can use Pillow or you can use CV2. I will be using CV2 here. So we will be importing CV2. We will be importing the time to calculate the time that is required for our conversion, and also we will be using the OS module so that the required directories and all can be made. After this, we will be defining the main function, which will be the input point to our Python program. So we write if name is equal to main, and here we'll be defining the input location of the video and where you want the output. So I declare two variables here, input LOC. Okay, so now just we need to write the path where the video is located. So my video is located at this path, so I will be copying the path from here. Similarly, we will be copying the path where we want the output. So what I will do is that where my video is located, in that same folder I will be declaring one more output folder called as output. After declaring the input and output part, the time is now to call the function. So we name the function, user defined function, as video to images. And what you need to do is that just you need to pass the two arguments here, that is the input LOC and the output LOC. So now it's time to declare this video to images function so that our video can get converted to images easily. So to declare user defined functions in Python, you know that we need to write the def command. So video to images, and we take in the argument that is this same input and output. So I'll just copy it here. Okay, so now first of all what we need to do is that this output location is not there, means this folder output is not there. So we will be using the OS module that we have imported here, and we will try to make the directory here. So we'll write try to make a directory os.makedir function, and here we write the output, and if we get some error, so we'll write that accept it. Now let's define a start time so that we can get the count where we are starting and where we will be stopping. So using the time module that we have imported, we will be taking the time at this instant where this code is starting to run. We'll be capturing the feed of the image. So I declare a variable called as cap here, and using the cv2 dot video capture function, we will be passing the input location of the same. So once your video has been captured in this variable called as cap here, so next part is to find the number of frames that can be possibly be inside your video. So for that we define one more variable called as video length, and what we do is that we typecast it first of all into int, and on the cap dot, using the get method on the same object that we have created above for the video, we will be writing cv2 dot cap underscore prop underscore frame underscore count. So this will help us to get the count of the images in your video. Now let's print the number of count of images that we get from the same that we have declared above. So this is done. So now let's start the conversion process for the same. So firstly we declare one more variable called as count, so that we can keep a track of how many images have been converted. And now we start writing the indefinite loop function, which will actually capture the frame. It will read it and it will write it at the output location. So we write while for the capturing of the image one by one. We will be opening it first of all. So it is opened using the is opened function, and inside the while loop we will be extracting the frame first. So we write two variables here, first of all ret and the frame. So using the read function from the image that on the video that we have above, we capture the frame. And using the CV2 library, what we do is that we write it on the location that we want. So we'll be using the imWrite function. At which location do you want the image? We want it at the output lock, that is output location. Some random name to this image, so that every time an image is captured, that's a random name. And after that what we do is that we just increase the count, so that we get a count that how many images have been actually converted to frames. And for doing the same, we just increase the counter here. Finally, when all the images have been converted using the same function, because it will run indefinitely in this while loop until all the images are captured and they are written. And once that is done, so we just need to come out of the loop. So for that we will write if else command function, if else logic. So we'll be doing like the video length, if the count is greater than the video length, -1. So definitely that our images are done. So what we need to do is that first of all we need to declare the end time, so we get the idea at how much time it actually took to do the conversion from video to image. So we use the time.time, and then we release the video using the release function. So once this is done, we will be printing the sum of the stats that we got from the same, the number of images that we got from the same, the number of images extracted from the video. Sorry for this typing mistake. This is how the code to convert video to images looks like. So let's save this code and now let's try to run it. So it shows that the number of frames in the video are this much and it is running in the background. So it has started running. It shows that the number of frames in the video are 274. And if your video is long, so it will take some time, so don't worry about it. Here I am using a very short video, so we only have 274 frames. So it shows that the number of images extracted from the video are 274, and the time that was taken for the conversion was 14 seconds. So let's check the output location now. So you get the output here, and this is the images that we get from the video. So I hope that this Python script is clear to you, and if you have any doubts regarding this Python script that I have written here, so feel free to write in the comment section below. I will definitely try to reply to them. Till then, if you like my work, please do hit the like, share and subscribe button.